Good evening, Dark Horse Nation. Hope you guys are having a safe, blessed day today. It is Wednesday, June 17th. And I was sitting down here at the hut, just thinking about things today and realizing what a little piece of heaven that I do get to experience here on earth. I do know that people struggle all over the planet. Times are hard. And people can't get by in today's society. And sometimes that was because of fate. It was because of bad choices. Bad luck. Circumstances. This is why, guys, I preach to you all every chance I get. Do not take what you have for granted. Because everything that you own, everything that you love, desire, want, can be taken away at any time. I was raised on a mountainside in the Appalachian Mountains of North Carolina. We were considered poor hillbillies. We did not have indoor plumbing. There was an outhouse. There was no running water into the house. Water had to be carried by a bucket from a spring box that was probably 1,000 feet down this goat trail to a spring box. I mean, we survived off the land. We grew gardens, we raised chickens. If you were lucky enough, you might be able to come across a hog, if you were lucky. Other than that, guys, there were times when rabbits were scarce or squirrels were scarce, and the only meat that you had was a groundhog or even a greasy possum. And that's just the way things were back in the 60s at that point in time. And so when I sit here at Dark Horse Studio, I sit down here at the hut and I look at what I have achieved through blood, sweat, tears, hard work, sacrifice. Every moment that I get to sit here and swing and listen to these chimes ring out, feel the breeze against my skin. You know, this is my oasis. This is my happy place. I have spent "17 years making this home what it is today." And it wasn't until after I come down with throat cancer and going through the horrors of radiation and chemo, and after almost ODing on pain meds, that I had made up my mind to get up out of that recliner and make this a home to be proud of. Everything that you see here, guys, I have worked my entire life for. I was fortunate enough to work from a very young age. I spent 32 years in a book factory. So I got to retire and make enough to make my home what I wanted it to be. And I am fortunate. I am very, very blessed. But let me tell you something. The years I worked, the 12-hour days, and some of those 12-hour days were 14, 15, 16 days on a row, guys, especially at the end before the company decided to shut the doors. I worked hard. I missed out on so much with my children. I missed soccer games. I missed birthdays, Christmases, holidays, so much that I missed out on to provide for my family over the years. And so after I did come down with throat cancer and thought that my lifespan was going to be limited. I did put the resources I had into making Dark Horse Studio what it is today. And I'll be honest with you, I would not want to be anywhere else on this planet. Being a United States Marine, I traveled to many exotic places. Beautiful places in Japan. Beautiful places in South Korea, the Philippines, even China. But this right here, guys, is my little piece of heaven. And so, the last day that I do take my last breath, this is what I will miss the most. Sitting right here on this swing, sitting up there at that swing so I can see the sun set in the west. Watching the water fountain cascade down the tiers and listening to that sound. Listening to the birds in the background. Listening to someone use a leaf blower or a lawnmower, you know, watching the leaves sway back and forth against a blue sky. Guys, that is what I will miss. But it took years upon years of hard work, years of sacrifice to get to this point. No, I am not rich like Donald Trump or Musk. You know, they don't have to worry about where their next meal comes from. They don't have to care about taxes going up. They do not have to care about anything because they will always have enough money in their bank accounts to buy whatever they want. And yes, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they did not earn their money. Okay? I am not saying that at all. But neither one of them have ever had to work on an assembly line for 12 hours. Do without breaks, do without lunch, sweat like hell, bleed. They have never ever had to do that. So I just wanted to share some thoughts, guys. I say I was sitting here and enjoying the way the sun looks against the grass, the fresh cut grass, the blue sky, and I'm just thinking how beautiful this little piece of heaven is to me. And all I can say is I thank God every single day that He lets me get up out of that bed, see another sunrise, go through my day, accomplish what I need to accomplish, and be able to sit down in the evening and watch the sun set. And that's what we're going to do shortly. I just wanted to share this little piece of heaven with all of you guys. Coming from a background where yellow grits, poke salad, squirrels, rabbits, groundhogs was sometimes the meal of the week. I truly appreciate where I am today and what I have. So let's go up here, guys, and we'll watch some of the sun fall in the west. And I wish each and every one of y'all a very blessed, safe evening. I wish each and every one of y'all a blessed and safe day tomorrow. Don't give up hope for the future. Times are hard for a lot of people, guys. But my thing is, if you hang in there, you work hard, in the end, hopefully things will pan out for you. Your life is your own. You make it what you want to make it. But it does not come without hard work. It does not come without sacrifice, blood, sweat, and tears, guys. And that is the attitude that you must have. All of this can be gone in an instant. All of this, everything I love here can be gone tomorrow. And hopefully I will remember what it felt like to sit here at this swing, feel the breeze, hear the wind in the trees, hear these wind chimes, guys. Hopefully I will remember that. But I have been blessed to have got to experience this the last 5 years of my life, because it took me getting throat cancer to make this happen. Plus all of the long, hard years that I have worked for $1. So let's go up here, guys. We'll watch some of the sunset, and we will call this a day. Alright guys, the sun is setting behind the trees in the west, and I'm grateful that I made another day. And if for some reason God decides to take me from this world tonight, I am grateful that He let me live one more day to see one more beautiful sunset. I'm grateful that He allows me to listen to this water fountain cascade, to hear life go on, the background noise of traffic, the background noise of kids playing. I am so grateful that He has allowed me one more day of life. So with that being said, guys, I hope all of y'all have a safe, blessed evening. Please like, subscribe, share, guys. It's free. I believe in spreading the truth about life in general. Don't believe in generating AI garbage, because what we have here in the world that is real is precious, and we should never ever take it for granted. So with that being said, I'm just going to sit here for a few minutes, guys, and let y'all enjoy the sunset here at Dark Horse Studios. And y'all have a wonderful, blessed night. To all of the members of Dark Horse Nation, and to all humans of planet Earth, may the wind always be at your backs. May the North Star always guide you truly to your endeavors. And may you always be blessed by God. And may you all prosper in all that you do. Thank you guys so much for your support. Have a blessed night. And guys, with that being said, I'm going to give each and every one of you guys a toast. And what do we say, Dark Horse Nation? Damn, that's good. Alright guys, take care. Have a great, blessed, safe day tomorrow. And remember, stay positive. Never quit. Never give up. Do not give in to the system. We're coming upon 250 years of freedom. Do not let the establishment enslave you ever again. Alright guys, I will catch you all again soon. God bless.